Gemma Howley, this from Manning Gottlieb, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. It's all big names in SEM agency markets today. Just find the presentation. Here it is. Just wait a moment. Is charged? Okay, that's it.
Hello, is that working? Yeah. Hi, my name's Gemma. I look after the PPC team at Manning Gottlieb OMD. It's an Omnicom agency based in London. A bit about the team. There are 20 of us altogether, 21 in a couple of months. And we're responsible for around 31 million pounds of billings every year. So we've got quite a wide range of clients, some of which are outlined here. The ones in green there are heavy DR focused clients. So the one where we're really optimizing towards a cost per sale, a number of orders, a conversion rate, whatever it may be. The other ones are more brand-led clients. So it's the softer engagement metrics that we measure, or we do YouTube TrueView activity within the PPC team. So we might have a skew towards that as well. But me personally, I've been at Manning Gottlieb for 7 years, just about, 9 years in PPC altogether. I spent the first 6 months of my career looking at something like that. That's from Overture before it became Yahoo, for those who are familiar. And 9 years ago, you could see exactly what people were bidding for, the amount they were bidding rather, on every single term. And whoever paid the most appeared the highest. And it was my job to sit there all day, look what our main competitor was bidding, and then bid a penny more than that. And I did that all day. It was a right laugh. But things have changed, and they've changed very, very quickly. We obviously have a heap more stuff to optimize towards now. It's not just about who's got the biggest pockets. And to do a lot of this, it has to be automated. You can't do all this manually anymore. It's just impossible. Someone like me sat in front of a computer can't do all this manually. But sometimes we don't always have the best technologies available to do it. We don't always have the Marins and the Kenshis and the double clicks. It would be great if we did, but what I'm going to talk about today is some examples of where we haven't had those technologies and we've kind of had to do it ourselves. And I guess the point is not to overlook the data that you do have if you don't have the fancy stuff. Is that better? Sorry. So I'm going to talk about a Starbucks example that was just brought up in the last presentation. Nice to get a shout out. I'll let the team know that it's famous. And that's about using scripts to drive contextual relevance. And then I'm going to talk about Wilko. Wilko, I don't know if you'll know it over here. It's an English brand. It's a high street retailer. And that's about taking a map approach. We call that, that's micro-adaptive planning. It's basically just a really granular way of looking at the data that we have available. So Starbucks to start us off with. I was going to have a couple of minutes on scripts, but I think that's been covered now, so I won't kind of labour the point. What I did want to make the point of here is that you're only kind of limited by your imagination when it comes to scripts. If you can link to an open API, then you can be as creative as you possibly can be if you've got someone that can write them to do really great things. And we connected for Starbucks the Open Weather API with AdWords that allowed us to automate actions based off the temperature. And in this case, that was in London. So we did a geo-targeted test for London. And when the temperature was below 15 degrees, we showed our standard coffee ad, lattes, cappuccinos, that sort of thing. We set these temperatures. This is summer temperatures in London. So for any of you that might turn out to do this in Italy, I'm sure that you might want to rework these temperatures a little bit, but this for us is warm. When it was between 15 and 22